Hi everyone, Kyriacos Eliades. Tell you a little story now about this boat or this ship, this model. So, unbelievable workmanship that's gone into this, and yeah, it's actually been sitting for about 20 years now. In dust and that, and needs to be cleaned and a little bit looked after. So, I'll tell you a little story just now about this. Yeah, this ship model is well over 20 years. I would say around about 25 years. That's how old is this ship model? And yeah, I'm gonna tell you a little story now about this. Yeah. Yeah, so as I was saying, tell you a little story. So before I get on to the ship, I just wanted to mention to everybody about a week ago, put a post out there that some people were having problems with the municipalities, and I put it out there, and we had some very positive response. We had an attorneys that came and told us some of the procedures to handle things in a nice way. Not only that, I had some meetings with the municipality people and found them very helpful and wanting to help. So, I've also been giving that information to people that have been stuck. So, what I am saying is always, don't wait for a problem to happen and then you want to fix the problem. So, just attend to the problem before it becomes a big problem. So that's the first thing, just to tell everybody that we have received some feedback from some people and it's been very helpful. And even from the municipality actually giving us some helpful information and trying to resolve some of these issues. And I've been able to relate it to some people that have been having some difficulties as well. So that's the first thing I wanted to mention. And, I've been going on a lot lately about, be careful when buying a vehicle. And, the reason for it is I don't want to see people fall into trouble. I don't. If I can avoid it, I would try to help. And eventually, when you don't plan correctly, you end up having to work so much harder to get out of the difficulties that you are in. So, I'm going to be pushing a lot about this, think before you spend, think before you buy that vehicle, invest those payments, invest wisely. And, I see so many times people, having to work so much harder to get out of difficulties, and some people that just don't know how to get to the next level. So, I just wanted to give some feedback on that, and I will talk much more about this. But back to the ship. So, this ship, again, when I met the people that actually built this and sold it, it was actually bought in Mauritius. Yeah, it was bought in Mauritius. So, when you see people with such great talent having to to build this type of models and things just to be able to feed their families, it's amazing, some of the talents. But the thing is that a lot of people never get given the opportunity to actually get to the next level. And that is why it's so important that we help people. We actually, if people have talent, show them the way to get to the next level. I mean, this is a masterpiece. And like I say, it's been sitting for 20 years gathering dust. But when I think about this guy that was building it, and I was actually thinking about it, where is he today? This talent, did he ever get to use his talent in the way of getting to the next level, or was it just to build this and put food on the table? So, and that's what happens to a lot of people. A lot of people have talent. They just don't know how to get it to the next level. And take that talent and not only having to put food on the table. I mean, a thing like this is worth a lot of money. People will pay a lot of money for such a masterpiece. But you know, when the guy is busy building it, I mean, we used to see these type of guys that were just happy to take their price just to feed their children and feed their family. So what I am saying is, don't sell yourself short. Don't undersell yourself. If you have a talent, make sure that you are paid the value of your talent, the value for your work, because a lot of people are underpaid for their value, for what they give out there. And the only problem with that is because they don't believe in themselves, or they don't actually know how much they're actually worth and how much value that they actually are offering. So what I'm saying to people is, don't cut yourself short. Don't underestimate what you can do. You know, if you've got that potential, make sure that you're being paid what you need to be paid. And I'm not talking about go to your boss now and ask for more money. You know, you got to give value to be given more money. But what I am saying is, I know this story with this ship, I mean, this guy, I mean, what they were selling these things, it was just to put food on the table. And I honestly don't know what happened to them, but, you know, I really hope that, you know, he actually got to the next level. But what I am saying is, you know, don't cut yourself short. Don't sell yourself short. And make sure that you are paid what you are worth. And what you are worth is what you actually bring to the table. So, you know, a lot of people just want money, but it doesn't work that way. It's what value you can give. And at the end of the day, if you're giving value out there, you will get what is due to you. So, you know, once again, you know, we're going to try to help wherever we possibly can. And don't cut yourself short, and believe in yourself. And thank you once again to everybody for all the likes and all the follows. And, yeah, much appreciated. Thanks once again. Cheers, everybody. Kyriacos, Eliades.